Hey folks, Josiwe here. Welcome back to Abiotic Factor. We've done a few things here. We've completed our Forge set, so we have the full set bonus here. If we look at our benefits here, bullets will frequently bounce off your armor. I've taken care of a bunch of food and bathroom and rest stuff, and I've also created this grinder, a sharp weapon, a launcher that propels grinder discs at high velocity. We found a bunch of these in the mine, so we're going to be able to use those. We're going to try out this weapon. And I've got a crowbar 2.0, which does 75 damage. It's a heavy weapon. I'm very excited to see how that goes. And since we're home and I noticed one of these things floating around, I'm going to try and capture it in this glass bottle and see if that does anything. Oh yes, it did. I have an anomaly. An indecipherable entity that appears to respond to glass and has a peculiar attraction to life, or plant life. Interesting. Okay. So there should be a couple more of them floating around. If we can find and capture them, that'd be great. I might be able to use them to accelerate my tomato plant. Another one of my potato plants died from lack of water. I'm gonna have to really baby it if I find another potato to try and grow. Here's another one. Another anomaly. There's another one. Oh, and here's this idiot running around, and I finally have a snack to give him. See if we can make that happen. Try this.
Oh, lucky me.
So that's it? I give you some snacks, and you continue crawling around on the floor? Well, that's anticlimactic. Really, there's something in the Gate Companion about this. By the way, we managed to make, I believe, some bland pea soup, I think? Yeah, we made bland pea soup, and then there doesn't appear to be anything about the stealth entity that we met. Pest, peccary, Exor monk, symphonist, perforation bees. Maybe that was the symphonist. Sightless. Maybe not. There was something. There's something that we met in the mines. An invisible creature, but let's capture another one of these. Okay. Now what do I, now that I've finally captured some of these guys, what do I do with them? Peculiar attraction to plant life. I wonder if do they act as a light source? Not really, huh? Okay. What happens if I bring you near this plant? Huh. Wait. Oh, they're actually not visible. Oh no, they're still visible during the day. Well, I'm not sure what to do with these. I guess I'll store them away for now. I don't know how long they'll last. Interesting that the shape of the test tube changed. I guess I'll just store them. I don't really have anything else I can do with them for now. Alright, we got food, we got a bounce pad, we got a cloth rope, some bridges. Water bottle, radiation suit. Alright, I guess it's back to the mines. We got some new stuff to test out. Actually, excuse me. The sledgehammer will just be for smashing stuff up. Crowbar is a close combat weapon. We got the thermal mallet as well.
Attention.
And we have this grinder to try out. So, alright, let's go. So the fastest way to get there is through past the forge, up to the mines. And then we'll see what we see. We'll see what we discover. Get back. All right. We're doing pretty well. tram door has to open, and then we travel through. Over to manufacturing west. And through there to the mines. We explored that first section pretty well. Pretty confident with how that's looking. Okay, I only have 2 flashlights now because I put away the 9mm that had the flashlight taped to it. But, you know, it is what it is, right? Okay. So... go up there, bang a right. Looking for this Frake character. Everybody seems to think she knows how to get out. She's in some place called Processing. That's all we know for now. Go back to the mines and explore some more. Alright. Gathered a lot of resources yesterday. I don't particularly feel like I need to gather more of the ones I already have. I could always use more metal. And I don't know if those invisible guys are going to come back, but if they are, I'll just try and smash them with a hammer. All right, we know we've got 2 paths forward. We've seen everything over there. Yeah, there's the old mines up there. It seems to go around to an observation platform in this waterfall. And then there's that path. We need to start over here with the old mines, I think. Did I get up there? Yes, there was a portal up there. Right. Okay, that led to nowhere, as far as we could tell. All right, we don't know what's ahead. Could be any kind of enemy, so let's start carefully. What is that? Sort of larva? Okay. Oh, okay. Well. Oh! Come on. There we go. All right, okay. Super crowbar worked quite well. I should have got the drop on him, but I was not careful. Hit this guy. Okay, I guess you're easy to kill. I don't know what you are. Cut you up, let's see. Left behind nothing. All right. Some sort of symbol here. Don't really know what to make of that. What is this? Glows in the dark. Huh. What are you? No idea. All right. Oh, this orange stuff on the ground is slowing me down. All right, so I guess I can get more chain. There's like a sticky substance that kind of slows my movement. I gotta watch out for that. All right, so up here we have the overlook. What else do we got here? Smash that up for military electronics, but I don't need it. I don't need a welding mask. The waterfall. What is this? Is this like is this a zip line? It is a zip line. Oh. Let's try that. Quick exit? How far does it go? Yeah, it's a quick exit zip line. I like that. Let's see more of those in safe places where it's clearly for swift travel and nothing else. And there's no danger. A lot of stipulations I'm making, but what can I say? I'm a bit of a legalist. There's more that way. Let's finish exploring this little ledge or ridge. Some metal boxes here. Okay. Doubles back around. So this is the other path again. All right. Locked. Old style mining infrastructure. This wooden contraption here. It's locked. All right. Yeah, more of the mine opens up here. Goes into darkness. Okay. Before we go deeper into the mines, I feel I should continue exploring what's available to me, so that we don't have to do too much backtracking. We don't miss too much. I understand the layout as well. Okay, we got some stairs, some electrical infrastructure. Now, what is this? Huh? Tram access. Ooh. What are you looking for? Requires tram station key. Okay. I don't quite understand how we got here. Oh, here's a shortcut. Okay. Right, if I go that way, we come back to where we entered. All right, let me get this open. That's good. Okay. That's locked? How am I meant to get in there? Technically, I could build my way over that, I suppose, and drop in, see what he has to say. Not sure if that's worth it. I have 2 bridges, but I don't believe they can be. I don't believe I can climb them. Hey, is there a place I can drop down from a? Yeah, there doesn't even seem to be a way to drop down into that. Can I just kick this? Not gonna do anything. Yeah, I guess I'd have to build my way in there. All right, plausible. At some point in the future, it would take a lot of building blocks. What actually would I want to use? I don't have anywhere near enough cement. Can I build 1 ramp? I suppose I could do it with a jump pad. Oh, actually, don't I? I have something with me. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if this does anything. So let's say I pop this here. Not quite enough, huh? If I put it on top of something else... Hang on. Can I put you... No, I just need something to put it on. Okay, so actually, if I found 4 bags of cement, I could probably get in there. All right, let's think about that. We're not going to get into the tram for now. Where does this lead? I think this is leading away from the mines, though. I want to go back to the mines. I'm a little bit turned around. Where are we here? I want to sneak. There could be order guys here. This is a very big piece of infrastructure. Some giant mine that hollowed out the inside of the mountain. Huh. I might want to go back here. See what this is. Back to manufacturing west. Okay. Hard hats. Blacksmithing gloves. I don't really need resources right now. I mean, I'll take money. Why not? What do you have to say, Derek?
Private note. After several months of inquiry, I have finally acquired information about our looky-loos. It's far worse than I imagined. A certain amount of attention to our research is inevitable, but thankfully the organizations that are in a position to know precisely what our research entails are few and rare. This group's reputation, however, is of a different order. If their attention is a harbinger of greater ambitions, I believe we have a problem on our hands.
Yeah, no kidding. Boy, wish somebody had listened to you. There's probably chain, and you know what there could be in here, actually? There could be more ammo for the grinder disc, which I actually do want, so... see if I can find any of that. Right, the one thing I'm looking for. Not there. All right. Big area here. I wonder if I can find any cement. God, that is enormous. Big ass Machino 1. Oh yeah, look at all this. Can I bust any of this down? Take it with me? No. Okay. What? There's nobody here. It seems deserted for some reason. Huh. There's like nothing. There's nobody here. No creatures. No order. Not even a pest. Very unusual. Some pipes on the wall, but other than that, nothing, huh? Okay. Weird. I haven't seen a place as deserted as this the entire time I've been trapped down here. It's huge, too. I need the pipes on the wall. So that's back the way we came. This, I don't know where this is going. I have to go back to the main mines at some point. I've gotten way off course in terms of that. Let me see what's up on the upper level, perhaps. Some sort of material on that ramp. Coming up here. What do you want? Flow control requires diode. Okay, there's another laser tube there. A lot going on here that I don't understand. Like, why do I need to climb up here? I mean, I can see things. An email terminal and another hologram for Dr. Mance here.
Watching Dr. Peters work with the 173 this morning, the little hoppy one, a thought occurred to me about its relation to the other two, and indeed all the entities we have encountered in Antiverse 2. At best, the implications are, concerning. In the most extreme reading, no, it will have to wait.
You said something was wrong early, huh? Oh, Derek. Kinda wish you were my dad. Let's see what the email terminal has to say. All right, overload from R. Moyer. I was coming back from the foundry yesterday and passed an eye over the collider. They were working with the synchrotron at nearly 95% load. They're not supposed to go over 90. Don't they remember what happened at 85? The manufacturing team seems to take no heed of safety protocols whatsoever. Thanks for the note, Richard. I'll pass your concerns to Frake. Yeah, Frake isn't going to do anything. She makes up the rules as she goes along. This is a calamity waiting to happen again, and no one seems to care. Maybe it seems like that from the outside, but Frake knows what she's doing. There is oversight. It's just not your style of oversight. All right, there's the synchrotron. Oh, this was the thing we couldn't get the button to work. Let's read about that real quick. Temporal tethering, the synchrotron. The Gate Cascade Research Facility's particle accelerator is one of the few private synchrotrons in the world, operating at ranges approaching 1 teravolt, I think that's what that means. It's used in everything from materials research to transluminal investigations. It was the synchrotron that allowed Dr. S. Tenku to make her discovery of a new category of bosonic matter, opening the way for perforation technology. All right. Containment. Idris told me that IS-91 escaped containment again this morning. I need to know exactly what happened. From Derek, no one knew it was missing for almost half an hour. The creature's invisible to most people. We chased it down with X-ray lamps, and it almost got Dr. Tang. Peters thinks the X-ray system had a brownout, but we're not sure. You're in charge of containment processes. You tell me. I'll get Frake and her people to review the system immediately. We may need to install another tier of fail-safes. Apologies for the late check-in on this. I was held up by a Keystone visitor. Well, I suppose that makes 2 creepy monsters lurking in our midst. Is he referring to the Keystone visitor? Yeah, he must be, right? I don't know what to make of that. And then attention to all laboratory staff. Due to an unacceptable number of Bunsen burners disappearing, anyone who needs such an item must apply directly to Dr. Mance. Anyone who has any information about this, please contact me directly. We're currently conducting an investigation. Please do not try making your own. We have enough things that explode around here. Okay, he's cracking jokes. A locked door. That ladder leads to nothing. A dead end. All right, okay. Back to trying to figure out what the hell all this stuff is. What resources are available to me? What tools can I make? How can I get out? How can I survive this never-ending death crusade that I seem to be on somehow for some reason? Been down there. What else we got? Never open these security grates.
They're with the research division. Don't shoot!
Oh, we found Frake. She's telling people not to shoot us. Okay, that's good. We must have approached her. She must be in this big-ass silo, I guess? Yeah, this must be her. Site office is this way. All right, let's go meet Dr. Frake. He must have answers for us.
It's safe. You can come up.
Look, just talk to Frake, okay?
Okay. Hang on while I loot all of your lockers first. I know, politeness is important and all that,
Move
but...
on.
Yeah, hold your horses. I'm looting. Here, okay. Somehow we've gotten to a place I don't understand how we got here, but we're here, so fine. Painting of a man?
They're with the research division. Don't shoot!
Okay. She's gonna keep shouting until we get up and talk to her, I guess. Nothing else of use here. Are you Frake? Oh, you're Frake.
I don't know how you've made it this far. Those savages have blocked every exit. They even collapsed the surface tunnel. But remember what happened in 85? When the kinetics team overloaded the synchrotron? They triggered a singularity that carved a hole clean through to the next sector. We could do it again right now, if these damn quakes hadn't broken the electron pumps. So I sent my team to the blacksmith. He can make the parts to fix the pumps. We'll make our own exit. All my people need to do is follow the pipes. Red, yellow, green, they'll find their way to the pumps they need to fix. It's been hours since they left, but they'll be back, I'm sure of it.
Oh, they're dead. They're 100% dead. Okay, let's see what we know about this lady, Dr. Sarah Frake, head engineer. Gates Chief of Fabrication and Engineering Services, and that's it. That's all we get. All right. We go to the map, we have a new objective. Frake's team is working with the blacksmith to make replacement parts for the electron pumps so they can overload the synchrotron and blow a hole into the next sector. That's why the button doesn't work. We have to fix everything first. All right, so we did see, I think we fixed one of these already, the blue one, but we got to fix red, yellow, and green.
If the blacksmith can make the parts to fix the electron pumps, we'll blow the synchrotron to Kingdom Come. A little extreme, perhaps, but clearly the rules have changed, and I don't hear any better plans.
Clearly. I'm quite tired. All right, so now we know kind of, we've met Frake, we know her plan. I suppose we don't have much choice but to work with her on it. But the blacksmith didn't offer to make me those kind of parts as far as I know, but... but maybe if I go back now, I'll be willing. So if I go back that way, there's a bunch of mines over there. We got two of these pipes. Yeah, we fixed the green pipe. We got to fix the red pipe and the yellow pipe. I think the red pipe was around here somewhere. I think we saw somewhere around recently, we saw what it needs, like the slot to stick something in, I guess. Is it up there? Let me double check. Yeah, right here. All right, I need a diode for this. So I need to get a diode from the blacksmith. That's the red pipe. At Sarah over here. Okay. We don't know where the yellow pipe is yet. But we need to keep exploring. To find some coffee, too. What are we doing here? Back to manufacturing west? Okay. Could be order guys here. Could be... Which part of manufacturing west is this? Oh, this is the floor of the synchrotron. Oh, I haven't been here. There's some guys in here, too, right? Yeah, there's some order guys running around in here, I know. So we were looking down into this room before. All right, there's the yellow pipe. So we need to figure out, probably have to follow that, figure out where to actually place the item that it needs so that we can actually find out what that item is. And go back to the blacksmith and get it crafted. There's the control room, yeah, with the big button. And then there were some order guys running around here with guns. Oh, interesting. I can't climb that slope. All right, manufacturing east appears to be locked off. I'm not opening that. Okay, those guys are above me somewhere. So if I take, all right, we can follow the yellow pipe, brick pipe, as it were. All right, this is dangerous. It might be time to test out my new grinder. There's some guys around here somewhere. Yeah, let me try. We've got 10 discs loaded up in here. This is a sharp ranged weapon. My aim is never going to be fantastic, but should be able to get the drop on someone. We might get some damage on them with this. Yeah, we've kind of abandoned the mine at this point. Let's see, another big area, lots of ways to go. Let's see what Derek has to say.
Preliminary note on IS 091. At this point, details are inconclusive. We've dispatched a research team to Indonesia to gather field data, with a view to bringing in a trans-recon unit and possible gatekeeper support for capture, should it come to that.
That's all you got to say? Okay. You're higher up. That's another elevator going up, I think. Is it? Let me check. You're going up to here. Okay. Crack this door open. Oh, that was locked from this side. Okay. Oh, that was the main entrance to the synchrotron. Okay. What's all down there? There's a ladder going up. Okay. Oh, look, there's a guy over there. Yeah. If I climb that ladder, I'm gonna have to deal with him. All right. He's patrolling around that. That's fine. We can deal with that. Anything in here? We got some soil. I like to see that. That's hard to come by. I do think I should bust this up. We get screws are kind of hard to come by. The rest of this is fine. I might be a little low on rebar, but yeah, I might be a little low on rebar. I can always drop it. I don't want to pick up too much stuff and get overburdened. What do we got? We got a restroom here. More boxes we could smash up for stuff, maybe.
Do you see anything?
And there's a guy up there. All right. What do we got? Rebar and screws. All right. All right. Well, I'm more looking for ammo. Honestly, how tired am I right now? Yeah, we're getting into the tired area too. There's no... none of these screws that we're looking for. Discs. They were in this type of box before. Hold on. They might be in here. No, not here. Okay. And I can't get into this. All right. All right, let's give this a shot. I haven't actually fired this gun yet, so I don't quite know how it works. Wait until he patrols around, and then try and sneak up on him from behind. Am I right? I don't know if he's gonna see me here on the... I think he just passed me.
Square sighted.
Got him. Okay. All right, so it has a high rate of fire, low damage. I'm gonna need a lot of ammo to really use this very well. I don't have a spare pistol, so I will pick that up, I think.
Good evening. Today's power and primary illumination in this sector.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. This weapon's okay.
Successful evening.
I could have unloaded on him. I was trying to get a feel for how this thing worked. You know, I think I could have just unloaded an entire stack of 10 discs on him, no problem. But yeah, keeping that loaded with ammo is going to be the big problem. See this? Manufacturing East. Where's this? Still got all the mine to explore. I think this was another door we couldn't get open before. Yep. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, what do I have? I did pick up some stuff, the soil in particular. I would like to bring back a block to put the jump pad on, so I think I'm gonna run home real quick. Drop off this stuff. Remember where I am. It's been a while since I went through this particular section. Near the entrance to Manufacturing East. Yeah, here's the office sector. Okay. So I think I'm gonna run home. We'll sleep, we'll eat, we'll drink, we'll do all the good fun stuff. And we'll get ourselves a block to put the jump pad on. Some piece of furniture. Yeah. Okay, we're back home now. Cool. I've opened this, right? Yeah, I've opened that. Okay. It is a long run back. Hey, little buddy. Oh, wow. Of course, you jumped right when I didn't want you to. All right, we gotta watch out for... I think we'll be okay here. The security bot isn't quite up to our position yet. Okay. Yeah, let's close everything off. Got a spare gun. I don't know if we need it, but we have a spare gun now. And I don't know what I did while where did I put the chain? In here? Yeah, there we go. The grinder disc. The gun seems good, but what actually is involved in making the ammo here? Rebar. So I do need more rebar and metal, which I'm very low on. I don't think now is the time. I think we want a lot of ammo for that before we take it out. I think instead, it seems okay. Maybe I'm underselling how much damage it can put out. But for now, let's swap. Yeah, let's swap the scrap shot and bring that ammo with us. And then if I have another one of these and some duct tape, I can get another.
All vacant perforations.
I'll have to wait for
in 3,
put my little bobblehead here.
2, 1.
All right, let's sleep.
Set complete.
Okay, that went well. Yes, we'll need to. Let's drink some soup. Time is it? 4:10. All right, we're very close to morning. I suppose I should rest a little bit more here. Till 6 a.m. The lights come on. Okay. So we're up. Fed and hydrated. Yes, we're looking good. I did want to go ahead and... Oh, it's not duct tape. It's more metal and screws. But okay, let's get Scrap Shot FL. Let's set up. I like that. So we have an extra light source. All right. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's head back. So yeah, we need to get everything powered on for the cyclotron, but there's more of the old mine to see before then. So, oh, should I? I am taking up a spot there. There we go.
Attention.
Oh right, I was gonna craft something to stand on. What can I make? We've got the concept of the jump pad, as opposed to, but I'm worried about falling from this. Whereas the normal jump pad, well, I guess I can test it out here. Let's see. Okay. So now I have the jump pad. Let's see how this works. How high exactly does this throw me, and like what's the falling damage if I fall from it? Oh, interesting. Yeah, that sends me up very high, and it looks like I'm not taking the kind of falling damage I would expect. All right, well, this seems like it's going to be great. All right, so we can go back and deal with. We can get into that area if we want. Yeah, I think we'll do this. We'll head back to the mines. What's the fastest way to do this? Probably involves recalling the tram and going back. You can check in with the blacksmith too about the diode that we need for the red pipe. We still don't know what we need for the yellow pipe, but I think if we can find or forge that key for the tramway, we'll be able to get back to that other place that was sealed, but I don't know how we get that. All right, let's go. We'll check in with the blacksmith about the diode. Maybe he can make that now that we've talked to Frake, and he wouldn't give it to us before because didn't trust us not to blow everything to, Kingdom Come. Exploderating the countryside, like Trogdor. Maybe now he'll trust us. Tell us what he wants in exchange for the diode. All right, let's find out.
Where'd you come from? Frake wants to blow a hole in the floor. She's too smart for her own good sometimes. But what choice we got? I can trade you parts to fix the pumps, sure. But there's a couple things I need first. Price of doing business. 'Cause Frake ain't the only one with plans. I'll buzz the list to you. One more thing. You're gonna have to unlock the tram station, too. One of Frake's people said there's a gateway in there. If that portal leads where I think it does, some of what's on that list is on the other side. I'll give you specs for a tram key. Should open the station right up.
Oh, I love that. Okay. Diode, trade for grease. Fiber optic cable, trade for solder. Need to melt silver and metal scrap in a soup pot with water. Optic lens, trade for reinforced hose. So we already did optic lens. I don't know where we get grease. Must be one of these theoretical recipes, I suppose. Maybe the poop bag? Maybe this would get me grease. All this junk food? Who knows? Well, we're gonna have to figure it out sooner or later. Alright, so... I need grease, I need solder, which means I need silver. So I need stuff I don't have. Alright. Let me just double check this. I need grease for the diode. Yeah, we have to discover these things. And he gave me a recipe for the tram key. Okay. Military tech and a controller? Yeah, okay. I can make that happen. The controller means I need computation brick, which means I need another CPU, security bot CPU, but I know how to get that. Okay. For now, all right, so that gives us a plan for what to work on. But for right now, I suppose we want to retrace our steps here and continue investigating the mine. This did not open, right? Yeah, that door won't budge. Okay. Here's the zip line. Where are we gonna find silver for the solder? We don't even know what goes into the grease. Probably need to get that tram open sooner rather than later. We don't even know where the yellow pump is. We fixed the green one. So that's why I put that in there, if that makes sense. All right, let's take an opportunity to explore some of this old mine area, because we bypassed some of it. We went up here, and then down. Okay, yeah, let's check this out a little bit. Okay, you're spitting this orange sludge. I don't like that. Dead now? Why didn't you give me any meat last time? Yeah, I guess you don't have any. Okay. I guess I do have the scrap gun here, and I can use that as a light too. See where this leads. What is this doing? The encroachment? Nith the gluttonous. What? I beg your pardon? Previously unknown to Gate, A299E is an uncontained gelatinous gastropodal creature believed to originate from Antiverse 299. Recent perforation events have resulted in the entity, and what is presumed to be a section of its hive, manifesting in the defunct mines region of the Gate Cascade Research Facility. The immense organism appears disoriented. No communication has been attempted nor close study, but reports note its obsessive pursuit of nourishment and a curious protuberance from its frontal skull. This entity is weak against explosive damage. Okay. I'm not sure I want to confront... What was it called? What was it called? No, not the registry, the entity. Nith, the gluttonous? Yeah, I'm not sure I want to deal with that. Thank you very much. Is it spawning these guys? Here's this Nith, the gluttonous character. This is intimidating. For reals? For realsies? No, I'm getting... Okay. I'm getting messed up by the goop on the ground. What is this? Glow tulip. Okay. Yeah, I'm not liking the vibe here at all. There's slowing glue all over the ground and everything's super dark. Ah! What? What? Oh my god, that was it? Holy crap. Oh god, no, let's get out of here. Oh my god. Oh god. What was it? It's moving through the tunnels? Is that what's going on? Huh, that thing was that was a very big thing. It came when I plucked the tulip. It's gonna be scrap for something. Fortunately, it didn't straight up murder me, but did it come because I plucked that? Oh, look at this. Oh my god, look at this thing. Holy crap. Nith the gluttonous. It's a giant slug. Yeah, we've been killing its babies, no wonder. It's got something on its forehead too. It seems to be weak to explosive damage, so all right. Staying on this staying on this outer ring seems pretty dangerous. I do want to get a screenshot of this thing. Should come back around. I think it's going in a circle. Come back around, right? Yeah, here it comes. Wow. Okay. So stay away from the outer ring, I guess, is a good play. Four cement bags. Is he the actual Nith the gluttonous, or is there more than one of something like him? Can't tell where that thing is traveling. That thing is horrifyingly large. I don't even think it attacked me per se. I think it just ran me over. There's more of these tulips around. Verse 299. What is that? Somebody's praying down there or something. Yeah, it's moving around. Oh, this is horrifying. I don't know where's safe to stand and where isn't. Is this the outer loop where it comes? Yeah, there it is. Okay. What the actual heck? Raw larva meat. Okay. What is this? It's locked. All right. Never know when he's gonna come back around. He's dropping lots of raw larva meat here. What is this? What about you? Are you hostile, or are you one of these? Are you praying to him? Are you part of the evolutionary life cycle? What are you? Oh, there's a dead person there. That's not great. Might be time to pull out this particular item. Are you... What are you? Holy crap. Are you hostile? I feel like you are. I feel like I should definitely shoot you, right? Okay, well, you went down pretty easy. Guess I can cut you up, too. A bunch of these guys here. Okay. What about prayer guy? You got anything on you? Nothing, huh? God, what is all of this? I don't understand what I'm dealing with at all. I probably should leave, right? Probably dangerous to be here. Especially because I don't know anything, but you know what? We'll just explore. We'll see what we find. That one guy didn't actually attack me, so are they non-hostile? They seem like they're almost praying. It's a power socket and an apple. Are you? No, you are hostile. Okay. You're just not very strong, huh? Yeah, you go down easy. Okay. More glow tulips. A power socket. There's a pool of water here. I have no idea what all this is. I'm very confused. What is this thing? I don't know what this is. What am I looking at? Core. Oh, speak? What? Requires core fragment. Repair. He decided to go for a swim. All right, let me speak to the core. Thou hast awakened us. Where is this that I have awoken? On what plane? Creature, you are strange to us. Okay. That's all you want to say? Got a power socket. He needs this core thing. Core fragment. Okay. How clean is this water? Painted. Of course it's painted. Wait. Is there a path under here? There is. I have an O2 gauge now that I didn't have before. I don't see anything else down here. Oh, you can swim? I don't like that. Good lord. Okay, so the big Glutinous is circling around up top. I don't really know what else is going on here. There's a bunch of weird stuff from another antiverse. There's the core. Yeah, there's that guy. Who's dangerous as heck. Well, he's not that dangerous. You just have to avoid him, right? He's more like a natural hazard than an enemy of any sort. Where's this now? Oh, we got a zip line to come back. Some boxes. This seems reckless. I'll probably fall to my death here. Let's try it. Yeah, that's a jump I'm gonna have to make. Okay. One jump down. Second jump and... Alright, okay. Another glow tulip. Weird box. What is this? A runic crate. That won't open. Fantastic. So we came here for nothing. What is this runic crate? Is this... Can I smash you? No. Alright. Head back to safety here. I mean, I guess there could be a couple of disc things in here. Yeah, grinder discs. And we needed more rebar to make more, right? Yeah, okay. This guy comes this way, so we gotta... Yeah, here he comes. What actually is on his head? Oh, that's the thing. That's the core fragment. We're gonna have to kill this guy with... I guess we're gonna have to kill this guy with, like, explosives at somehow. And then if we manage that... If we manage that, possibly we can loot his body for that fragment and then go talk to that weird core thing. I mean, yeah, rebar. I need metal. I need scrap metal pretty badly, too. Where's this going? I don't really know where I am. Oh, you want to fight? I mean, I'll fight if you want to fight, bruh. I think we need to. These things are not that dangerous. You just kind of have to, like, avoid them a little bit. What are you? Oh, you died, huh? I got new attire. Two tops and a belt. All right. There's our friend again. And a bottom? All right. Boy, this place is weird. There's another one of these symbols here. Seen that before. Do you want to talk instead of fighting, maybe? Will you talk to me? No? Okay. Are you coming to fight too? Good lord. Okay. Alright, so the old mines lead to stuff. I don't know what this stuff is, but I guess, yeah, this is a whole thing that is not really related to getting out. I guess I can go find out about the hive. The hive. A range of related larval organisms, A299A, B, C, and D, are presumed to derive from Antiverse 299. Where similar entities were observed on the first and only trans-recon expedition to that location. Following the destabilization of the Gate Cascade Research Facility's perforation network, the organisms, and a portion of their hive, appear to have intersected an area of the facility's older and defunct mining region, which was previously solid rock interspersed with horizontal mine shafts. While under research, the creatures are believed to be a hive entity that communicates largely by scent and olfactory cues. The organisms are also believed to, at some phase in their life cycle, form the structure of the hive itself. Their intelligence or otherwise is yet to be determined and will require further research. Okay. See, it's on the other side. Oh, it's a local teleport. Back to the exit. Okay. You know what? I'm fine with that. I think we don't really need to be here. It's curious, it's very strange, it's interesting, but I don't think we actually need to be here. This is not helping us escape. Right? I need to get out of here. Is this where I came in? No. Is this where I came in? Maybe? I am a bit turned around at the moment. Quite sure how to leave yet. Yeah, I should probably head towards fix the yellow pump, right? Here we go. I think we're headed in the right direction now. Maybe? How do I get out? I think I want to go that way. No, wait, that's... I gotta wait for this guy to make his round so I don't get riggedy wrecked by him. I think over there? Come on, where is he? Yeah, he's over here. Okay. No way to really do anything to him. That's locked. I mean, he doesn't seem that bad, just like really, really bad to run into and hard to kill. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Okay, all right. Well, that's a whole crazy nonsense, more insanity that we now have to deal with somehow. All right, okay. So realistically, what I want to be doing is not investigating whatever that is. We'll maybe have to go back there later. But for now, we want to go build this tram key and then find out about grease and solder. So we need silver, which I don't know how we're going to get that. Right. So there's the hive over there. This was locked. What did this do? Where was this going? I can't remember what we found up here. Is there more? Oh, great. Yeah, you. No, thank you. All right, there's more mine up there to explore, apparently full of invisible assassin bugs. And then here is the tram we need to unlock. And oh, right, I was gonna do this. Yeah, let me do this real quick. And then we've unlocked this gate so we can get back through Manufacturing West that way. And then there's a whole, and then that's where Frake is. Okay. And what do you need? You need this key that we need to build that. All right, so the last thing I'll do before I head home, just check this out. Raw larva meat. Used in a soup recipe. We picked up an apple. These tulips that we can break down to something else. And then I brought this with me to do this. Okay, do this. There we go. Okay. Weird that it can only be opened from one side. There's no obvious lock. All right, let's see what he had to say. Oh, there's some sink water. Okay.
139 has been perhaps the most difficult IS to study so far. We first thought it was simply refracting light through its crystalline form, but now we're not so sure. It appears shrouded by some kind of aura that renders it almost entirely transparent to visible light. The creature moves at incredible speed, so catching one for study will be challenging. Obviously, I have left Dr. Stern in charge of the investigation.
Obviously. Okay, redacted? That's interesting. IS-139. Currently under assignment by GISE. Following are provisional, do not constitute official GISP standards. Full viral and pathogenic biohazard containment. Electrical installation. Motion triggered IR monitoring. Grade 2 blast dampening. Weak against blunt, yeah. Less affected by bullets. That's why I had such a hard time killing it the first time. Immune to fire and plasma. All right, but blunt and sharp can take it out. We actually learned that last time. Okay, it doesn't have a name, it's just redacted. See, that goes to Frake. Yeah, there's a little bit more mine to explore, but I think at this point I'm just gonna run home. So the fastest way to do that is gonna be to get to the tram. Yeah, I'm gonna head home from here. Rest up, stock up. I'm gonna craft that key. I'm probably gonna hunt the security bot off camera. And we're just gonna craft that key. When I come back next time, we'll come back, we'll get the tram unlocked. And then we'll see about grease and solder. I think that's probably gonna be some type of soup recipe that we're gonna need. I'm just not sure where or what I'm gonna need for it.
Illumination in this sector will be ceasing shortly.
Okay, yeah. So we've made it safely back to the tram. Going home and doing inventory and resting and all that stuff is not something I need to put on the video anymore. You've seen me do it a bunch of times, so we'll call that the episode. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying. Boy, Nith the Gluttonous and his hive mind larva people are pretty bizarre. odd in that they don't seem to present a massive threat, but I feel like if we angered the hive and they all attacked at once, that'd be pretty bad, right? So you never be too careful with a hive mind. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.